Accessing file. Subject: Commander Jeffrey Sinclair. A man of strong convictions, Babylon 5 Commander Jeffrey Sinclair takes his job very seriously. Although he must contend with squabbling delegates and diplomatic responsibilities, Sinclair's primary concern is for the safety of the station and its inhabitants. Born on the Mars colony, Sinclair is a decorated fighter pilot and a survivor of the legendary Battle of the Line. During this battle, Sinclair's ship was captured and he was interrogated by the Minbari. Sinclair says he has no knowledge of the 24 hours between his capture and release. End file. Subject: Lieutenant Commander Susan Ivanova. A native of St. Petersburg, Russia, Lieutenant Commander Susan Ivanova serves as second in command on Babylon 5. In addition to handling day-to-day operations, she is also an excellent pilot and leads Star Fury squadrons in defense of the station. Ivanova has been forced to cope with hardships that have plagued her personal life, including the suicide of her telepathic mother, which she blames on the Psi-Corps. Although strong-willed and career-driven, Ivanova does occasionally open up to reveal her Russian sense of humor. End file. Subject: Security Chief Michael Garibaldi. An old friend of Sinclair's, Michael Garibaldi was hand-picked by the commander to act as Babylon 5's Chief of Security. Born in New York City and a veteran of the Earth-Minbari War, Garibaldi has been a security officer most of his life. Garibaldi comes from a troubled past and has had recurring battles with alcoholism. While his methods and sense of humor may be unorthodox, Garibaldi knows how to handle his demanding position and gets results. No one knows more about what goes on around Babylon 5 than Garibaldi. End file. Subject: Dr. Stephen Franklin. A graduate of Harvard University, Dr. Stephen Franklin turned to medicine after an alien doctor saved his father's life. Before joining Earth Force during the Earth-Minbari War, Dr. Franklin hitchhiked around the galaxy, exchanging his services for transport. Dr. Franklin will do anything to save a patient's life, and his strong sense of ethics often causes friction with his superiors. When it comes to xenobiology, however, Dr. Franklin is unsurpassed in his field, making him an invaluable addition to Babylon 5. End file. Subject: Talia Winters. Telepath Talia Winters never knew her parents, having been raised by the Psi-Corps since she was 5 years old. Classified as level P5, Talia became a commercial telepath, and Babylon 5 represents her first solo assignment. Talia sells her services to visiting dignitaries and businessmen, occasionally helping out Commander Sinclair in negotiations. Like many telepaths, she has had difficulty developing relationships with others due to their apprehension toward her special abilities. End file. Subject: Ambassador Delenn. Babylon 5's official representative from the Minbari Federation, Ambassador Delenn is a member of the religious caste and part of the Grey Council. Years ago, Delenn witnessed the death of the Minbari leader Dukat and cast the deciding vote that led to the Earth-Minbari War. Delenn's true reasons for serving as a lowly ambassador on Babylon 5 are unclear, although her fascination with humans is well known. End file. Subject: Ambassador Jakar. Acting as Babylon 5's ambassador from the Narn regime, Jakar has an intense hatred for the Centauri, and Ambassador Londo in particular, due to their former brutal occupation and enslavement of the Narn homeworld. Jakar is a highly religious Narn and an avid student of the teachings of Jaquan. A cold, calculating strategist, Jakar takes pride in his abilities to turn every situation to his advantage. End file. Subject: Ambassador Londo Mollari. The station's delegate from the Centauri Republic, Ambassador Londo Mollari, considers Babylon 5's mission to be a waste of time. Londo spends most of his time chasing females and frequenting the station's bars and casinos. Like many Centauri, Londo longs for the past and would do anything in order for his race to regain their former glory. Londo believes he saw his death in a dream and will die while strangling his bitter rival, Jakar. End file. Subject: Ambassador Kosh Neranek. Serving as the emissary from the Vorlon Empire, Ambassador Kosh Neranek is an enigmatic being. His appearance is concealed by an all-encompassing encounter suit, and he typically speaks in riddles. Kosh and his fellow Vorlons are an ancient race and played an important role in the defeat of the Shadows a millennium ago. As stated by Kosh, the Vorlons have little interest in the affairs of other races, and his objectives on Babylon 5 remain a mystery to everyone but himself. End file.